Sean Gibbs, driver of the 13 Mitigator Ford Fusion. I'd like to thank you for listening to Let's Talk Racing.tv.
Driver of the number 5 Kiker Motorsports Camry. Welcome to Let's Talk Racing TV.
With Rockingham Speedway. Thanks for listening to Let's Talk Racing.
I'm Tiffany Peters, driver of the number 17 Toyota Nascar Camp World Truck Series, and you're listening to Let's Talk Racing. Hey guys, I'm Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bain, and thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, this is Dylan Smith. I'd like to thank you for listening to Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, I'm Amber Colvin. I'd like to thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
I had too much fun with this.
Uh-oh.
Hello, everybody in the world. Hey, everybody, it's Let's Talk Racing. I'd like to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving since I'll be tomorrow. I'm not only on the show tonight, we also have
Jason Langley.
Jason Langley. It's nice to have him on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And on the keyboard,
and
Roger Brehm.
Also, we have Roger, as usual, being the whack job that he is.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, Anyways.
Keep the controls away from him. I get to have all the fun over here.
Yeah, Roger, we have a problem because you've never taught me how to work the phone.
I got it, I think.
Okay, good. You think?
I think.
Well, this is interesting. So, we're supposed to have a call tonight.
When the phone rings in 15 minutes, push the line that says speaker.
Okay, speaker. Oh,
and
write this down. Speaker, okay.
And the line will become available, and you just say, hey, welcome to Let's Talk Racing. That's all you got to do.
Didn't know.
So, did everybody get to watch all the racing for the final of all 3 different divisions?
I saw a little bit of it.
I saw the truck race. You
and
suck.
Excuse me.
Saw the truck in the Sprint Cup race. That's it. I didn't get to see the Nationwide.
Good for you. More than I did.
I saw Kyle Larson take out Mr. Dillon. So.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
that interesting.
Now, what do you think? Both faults?
Oh yeah, it was just racing accident.
Racing accident, yeah.
Stuff happens.
Well, that's what I tried to tell the guy when I spun him out. But
I was almost.
That,
I mean, I could be really slick and call up Kyle and say, Kyle, what's your response to?
Oh Lord!
But I'll be
I
nice.
actually want to hear that response.
But no, they both knew it was a racing accident, so.
Yeah, things happen. Can't
But
control that.
But if Boyer caught up to Gordon, that wouldn't have been a racing accident.
Well, I mean, Gordon was on probation. Boyer wasn't, but the crew was, or his crew chief was.
Okay.
Because he was the one that got fined because he's supposed to keep his crew members in control.
Order and control.
But we all knew who won the Sprint Cup championship.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joey, I did text Joey a few times and everything. They were quite happy. I was hoping to have him on the show tonight, but he is traveling up to Michigan, and then he's driving back down to Carolina or Georgia area.
Oh, it would have been nice to have him on the show.
Yeah, he was. I was asking him if he was getting nervous yet the day of the race and everything. He said, "Yeah, we're getting there." But yeah, when I'm sure when Joey saw Jimmy Johnson having to pull in, everybody was probably going,
like,
"Hell yeah! Yeah, we're there."
He was the only one yelling at the TV.
Huh?
I would have worn a Brett Keselowski shirt tonight, but they're all dirty because I wore them already this week. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's your shirt?
My shirt?
My Let's Talk. Oh yeah, I forgot that one too.
In the drawer at home. I didn't change it before I got here. I just headed out the door.
But you got the banner right behind your head.
Yeah, I have the banner and everything, and everybody knows who I am. I'm back, y'all. Hi. I'll be able to do a couple shows.
Y'all.
I say y'all. You have a problem with that?
Yeah, you Cowboys fan.
I am a Cowboys fan. No, don't even start. I'm a
Cowboys and Redskins
fan.
coming up
Yes,
tomorrow.
Cowboys and Redskins are tomorrow, and I'm so excited. Not to be mean to any Philadelphia Eagle fans out there, but we did a really awesome game that Sunday.
I was going to try to watch that. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
You should have seen that 6-31. That was amazing. That whole entire game, I was so happy. You have no idea how much that made my day. That Sunday, coming home after church, watching that made my whole week.
What time are they playing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I should be around
1,
3.
4, 7. What?
I think it's around 3
It's not the early game.
Not the early game. So it's going to be at 4 o'clock then.
Yeah,
I was say because if it's at 1, then I'm gonna have to report it because I have family gathering tomorrow at 1 for Thanksgiving, and I don't think even my grandfather would allow that with the Redskins game. So I'm pretty sure it's around 3, 2.
There's other rooms in the house with TVs, I'm sure.
But we weren't able to go to dinner at somebody's house because whoever was going to be cooking got sick, and that whole house is sick. So now we're all doing last-minute plans and going somewhere for Thanksgiving dinner at the Moose Club.
4-15.
Yeah, the Moose Club, they're serving a Thanksgiving meal there.
Huh.
They serve you turkey and everything, and yeah, because our turkey won't be thawed out enough
You're
for
the
tomorrow.
turkey.
Well, we aren't.
You're the turkey. They're going to stuff you.
Ha ha. He has a great sense of humor, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, but our turkey that we have, we're like, oh, we can cook it, but then we realize it probably won't thaw in time, so.
Yeah.
Do you deep fry them or do you just
No,
original the
we
whole
have
way?
it in a rotisserie.
Rotisserie.
And it
Yeah, I
is
actually
amazing.
I went out looking today because we're going to go to Dad's house, you know that, and then we're coming back to my house, and since Faith has to stay there and Allison's going to stay there, they decided they're going to still cook something there, so I had to go pick up a turkey breast so they could at least cook that.
Yeah. Love me some turkey.
What can we say? So anyway,
Do we have any race?
Besides the topic of Thanksgiving.
they got McKinley's got a race going on this weekend,
Okay.
or some races. I talked to Paul Lubno. He wanted me to come out and spot for him, but unfortunately I got stuff I already got planned this weekend, so...
The only other race I know of is Formula One going to Brazil.
Yeah, it'll be Sunday morning. Sunday morning at 7 as usual. Tape delayed. So what'd you think of the nationwide race?
It was entertaining as usual.
Danica still didn't win, but
She managed to snag 10th place in points.
I was surprised when she got 10th place. I was like, wow, she got 10th. I was happy for her though, but
she ran. Yeah.
Now in the Cup race, one of the biggest questions they had, would a non-chase driver manage to win any of the last 10 races? Kyle Busch had the chance to be that one.
Yeah, but after nighttime fell, he was.
Kaka.
Yeah.
Wasn't happening.
So we wound up still having a chase driver. So no spoilers during the chase.
No, unfortunately. Usually spoilers are fun. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Still vote for Dave Blaney every week so kids can eat free at Golden Corral the next day.
Yeah.
Lord. What are you looking up now?
Says Keselowski was on Letterman. Yay.
Yeah. Just looking at some of the latest. Now, that was number 10. You're only in it for the intensely vibrating seat.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, you have always felt that passing other cars is rude. This is the top 10 signs you're not cut out to be a race car driver.
Oh, Lord.
8, terms of your parole won't let you leave Delaware.
Oh. He's from Michigan.
All this week, you've been stockpiling Twinkies. I haven't heard if they've got a new company that's going to be taking it over yet. I heard there was.
You want to start one? I'll go with you.
Oh yeah, right. We're gonna need a few $1,000,000 for that deal.
I don't got that on me. So
Number 6, friends know you as Mr. Motion Sickness. 5, you're existently opposed to the starting line and finish line being the same line. 4, you know what existently means. Jeez.
I couldn't even read it.
3, you don't like to be rushed.
Oh, that's funny.
2, you can't even handle high-speed internet. And then the number 1 top 10 signs that you're not cut out to be a race car driver is more than 10 minutes sitting, crippling ass cramps.
Oh.
No, that's funny.
When you ran enduro, Roger, it was more than 10 minutes, wasn't it?
What, when you're sitting there?
Yeah. What about red flag? I mean, you ever
No,
sat there
usually the red flags were long enough to let whoever had to get out of the car.
Right.
They didn't do what they did now, like they have the barrels of water set up all over the place, because with 110 cars, you didn't need
Right, a water
that.
barrel.
It's bad enough you're going to put water on the track anyway whenever somebody crashed.
I did that one year with the water barrels. That was the scariest thing I ever done in my life. 'Cause I didn't have a roll cage.
Hit that barrel.
Tell that story?
Tell that story? I'll tell you that story. That's an interesting story.
Oh, why don't you tell it?
Well, I really wanted to do the enduro that day, but I didn't have a car. And I had a friend that was in the tow truck business said, come on, get one. And it was that morning of the race.
Oh,
I drove that car 6 o'clock that morning to the track, built it from 6 o'clock that morning until the race started.
Oh.
The left front tire went flat before I got on the track. Somebody loaned me a tire and I was out there running it, but I was going 5 miles an hour because I was scared out of my life. But that Lincoln Town car, they said you could hit the wall when you felt it, but
You were a little
yeah.
worried about that one.
Did I just see let's see here, Burton and Childress.
Burton, he had some minor wrist surgery Tuesday. He had some symptoms of carpal tunnel. Told him to quit playing iRacing so much.
Keep scrolling down. I got a good one for you.
Good.
Keep scrolling.
Oh,
On your screen.
I'm sitting there just looking, reading it, what happened to Johnson at Homestead.
Yeah.
Did you read that one?
Let's see.
No, because I don't have the computer up. Oh my.
You want to say that one, or do you want?
Danica Patrick divorcing. Danica Patrick and her husband are divorcing after 7 years of marriage. Hey,
Oh my
7 year
gosh.
itch. 7 year itch. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, Junior.
Well, he's got a
He's
yeah,
got
He's
it.
not married.
But he's
He's
got
not
a lady.
engaged.
He's got a lady
Oh.
friend.
And it was and this was something in the background a while back that he and Danica were a little bit of a thing.
But wow, that's interesting.
Call me Rachel Roosevelt. I'm just kidding.
Nah.
Let's see here.
So anyway, he has been an important person and friend of my life, and that's how we remain moving forward.
This is interesting.
So, hey.
They say it's a 7 year itch, but
But
wow.
I'd heard some stuff, but
I didn't hear anything about this. Holy cow.
GoDaddy didn't have it on their website.
Oh, quiet you, Lord.
But
Anyways.
yeah, it like I said, it was something in the background there.
Oh, did you hear about Elliot Sadler?
Did somebody get him ride?
Yes.
Who's he going with?
I think I remember Joe Gibbs. And
Oh yeah, I heard something about that since Joey was going to be leaving.
Yeah. And one main financial's coming with him.
That'll be good. That'll be good.
Let's see here. Still don't have a crew chief yet. I'm putting that application in. Nobody else applied.
When Tony Stewart
He calls dibs.
went to Stuart Haas
Right.
and formed their thing, I said, "You watch it. In just a few short years, Zippy's going to be with him."
Mm-hmm.
Looky. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad Reed and Smith wanted to ride, even though it was Junior Motorsports, but he's going to get a good ride out of that one. Our guest tonight should be calling any minute now.
Yep.
Let's
Just
see.
waiting. You
That's
got plenty of time.
They're saying Brian Vickers is going to be in the 20 car.
What?
Well, yeah, they may be putting a fourth team together too.
This is all nationwide though.
I'm saying, y'all looking on your screen. That's the
new car of tomorrow, and tomorrow.
That's next year's 2013
That's nice.
Fusion.
Marcus Ambrose car.
I wish they could see it on their screen. That's a sweet looking car.
I don't know.
Well,
Because one time we had Carl on the show and he was taking pictures from his Facebook And he's sitting next to me, and he thinks they can see on the screen. He was like, Roger, stop. And I was laughing. He's like, Roger, how are you getting all these pictures? And Roger's like, it's on your Facebook. And he's like, can they see that? I said, no, it's okay, Carl, it's okay. It was just so funny because the way
if I had a small enough tripod here,
he was
I could do
reacting
it.
to that. It was so funny. He was freaking out, thinking they all could see it.
Well, they're saying that new car of tomorrow is
And
supposed to be
then
more.
tomorrow.
It's supposed to be more like the cars you drive on the street.
Yeah. But then again,
Well,
these
they're
aren't
still-
meant to be like cars on the street.
No,
Racing cars. So, not to be, but I don't see the point. I want it to be
See, there you go.
not as much. I can't see. All I see is that what you got the picture up as. I can't
Well,
see.
I can't change.
I know, I was saying, I can't see that you're showing it to them. Because if you did, then you'd change the...
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see it because that'd be on there.
Yes, exactly.
But trust me, it was on there.
Alright.
So
I
you can-
trust
you can go
I
back.
take your word for it.
You can always go to YouTube and
I
watch
know.
it. Remember, it's 15 minutes into the show.
Yes.
And I was a little late last week.
Oh, jeez.
When I came back,
Then he
I
drove.
was late.
She every time she comes here driving by herself, she has to ask me where we're at.
No, I had all my addresses. I had your address saved, but I had 2 North King Streets, which was one to your house and then one to your thing. And so I was like, okay, which one are you? And then when you texted me that,
My house is not at King Street.
Well,
Well-
I had 2 King Street addresses. I don't know why. And I was like, okay, which one is
I
it?
think you're actually blonde.
Well, I
Me
saw
and
that.
you later. Okay, I'm gonna drop that.
After the show.
Yes, after the show we will talk about that.
We're gonna have a pizza fight.
Yeah, or we're having pizza because I can stay for dinner after the show.
Yeah, I'm feeling like pizza.
Well, she's
tonight.
buying, right?
Yeah, it's her turn.
What? I don't get that much allowance now, alright? Jeez.
Yeah, she's got a truck to keep up with now.
You can take care of that, buddy, right?
Doctor.
Right? Yeah,
Right.
good. Because if you say no, then we're just not having pizza. We're gonna.
Check out the 56 car pretty
Start.
sweet too. That's the new car of.
Oh, that's nice.
The what car?
The 56.
56.
56.
It's a Camry. It's really
The
good.
Napa.
You see Michael Watch looking at it like.
If you noticed the changes on the side down at the bottoms now,
Mm-hmm. Well, you can see the rear spoiler underneath the rear spoiler is more in. It's got like a trunk lid.
but yeah, you notice the lines there going down the thing too.
They don't have a shark fin. I don't know if it's gonna have.
Alright.
Speaker.
Just
Tell-
It's Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, this is Brennan Newberry, just calling in to say what's up to everybody.
Alright, that's
All right,
great.
we're gonna flag you for being late to the drivers' meeting.
Uh-oh.
I know. I promise I'll start in the back.
Oh, hey, better late than never. Better late than never, right?
We've got Brennan Newberry on the line with us now, driver in the Camping World Truck Series. How you doing tonight, Brennan?
Oh, I'm doing good. It's still a little sunny, but before the the sunset hits here in California, just we're here with the family. We're getting everything ready for Thanksgiving, like I'm sure everybody else is.
Yeah.
And just ready to get the family together. You know, it's just been a long season. Heck, it's been 30-something weekends this year that we've been traveling, and so it's really cool that everybody on the team and everybody gets to go home to their families and see them. But before we head back to Daytona in February.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
That sounds great.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely awesome. So there's plenty of cool things. You get to hang out with them for Thanksgiving and do the Christmas thing with them and everything. But the most exciting thing that I'm up for is that then I finally sat down and announced that we're going to get to go run the full 2013 Camping World Truck Series schedule. So I am very excited for that.
Awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Cool deal.
Yeah, so even though we are, we're just getting off, like we're only a week, not even a week out of the season, we're already thinking about next year and getting stuff planned out, so, it's always very exciting. So there really isn't much of an off season. You kind of have a couple off days, but never the whole 2 months just where you can chill out. But heck, we're all used to going so much anyways that we don't really like wrestling. We kind of realize we'll wrestle when we're dead.
Right. You gonna do any racing during the winter though? Any?
I know that there's a winter road course series for the legend cars here in Las Vegas. That I can run, especially with the truck series going to the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park now. So the trucks we have to go run on some road courses, which I've never ran a road course in a big car. I ran go-karts, when I was younger, but I haven't tried out the big heavy stuff on road course yet. So I'll definitely have to try to get some experience with that before we get there.
That sounds good. Now, for some people who are new to the show, kind of give us a profile about your racing career and all that you've done, how you started and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Like Roger mentioned, my name is Brennan Newberry. I'm 22 years old from Bakersfield, California. This past season, I ran 10 races in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. I also ran selected ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards Races. We got to go to Kansas and Michigan, which were a blast. So the past couple of years, I've been running, in the Can Pro Series West, and we have a late model series out here called the SRL Southwest Tour, which is the old defunct, NASCAR Southwest Tour before NASCAR, moved its sanctioning, and so I've been running that the past couple of years, and then it was when I was 16. I was still racing go-karts here, just locally in California at a club level, and I started racing go-karts when I was 9 years old, just at a local club level that my dad and I had doing, like a lot of the driver stories now. It was just something that Dad and I did for fun. I wasn't too awful serious about it until I was about 17, and I realized, this racing thing might actually be something that I enjoy to do, and I think that's the day my dad got his first gray hair. No lie there, just because he realized how much of an effort that it would take. So, that's been my racing career. Just started go-karts and moving up into stock cars pretty late when I was about 17. So, I got to have a lot of fun, and we just been moving up the ladder, and we're trying to find success in everything that we do, but pretty much the most success we've had has just been having fun and being on this trip together.
That's great. It's awesome when you can have fun doing what you love and being able to succeed in that.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you've gotten this far. I have a question. Were you happy with the results of these past 3 racing series and this past weekend? What are you feeling about those results?
Like as far as the championships or as far as race winners?
Yeah, the championships, yeah.
Obviously in the Camping World Truck Series, I was upset it wasn't me up there, but
right. We were too.
I was very.
Don't tell Timothy that I said that.
Roger says make sure that you don't tell Timothy that he said that, all right?
Okay.
I root for everybody. Does that work?
Yes, we root for everybody here. We all think y'all are awesome. Everybody's great.
I know. If we could all win, you guys would choose that, right?
Yes,
right.
Really, I would. I truly would.
No, I really do. I mean, for the truck series, I thought, the results were very, very, very close. I mean, I knew that Ty Dillon wasn't nearly good, and I know that James Busher has been good the past couple of years. And even Timothy, he had a really, really close shot at it. Obviously, I like Timothy. I got to meet him a lot, and so I was pulling for him a little bit. But then again, it was really cool to see a young guy, who had been aspiring to be a race car driver, his whole life. You've seen him run the Camping World Truck Series for years. This is his 4th full season for James Busher, and so he was 22 years old, just as old as I was. So it was kind of a bittersweet deal because, like I said, you wish that it was. I wish it was me being the 22-year-old winning that championship. But what James Busher did was he went and proved that someone who is younger and who they say is not as much of a veteran or who may not be as experienced can go out there and win a championship. So that was, that was really cool to see.
Yeah, it's nice to see when somebody around like your age is able to succeed in things that you also want to succeed in. It gives you more of a sense of hope that you can still achieve it, even though people say, the older people, the veterans, like you said, will do better because they've had more experience with it.
Exactly. So, if nothing else, it just proved that younger guys can go in there and race with the big dogs who've been there. For
a while, longer than you have.
Definitely. I mean, I don't want to use the old word because no one's being called old. So I'm just happy to go there.
Well, I'm 29 years old. That makes me feel when you're 22 years old and running that fast. So. No, definitely. But then as far as the nationwide deal, it was pretty crazy. I mean. We've seen people get on rules before. The most recent is Jimmy Johnson, obviously, and then Ricky Stenhouse Jr. He really just put a full season together. He's really, really good. He knew where he could win. He knew where he would just hold his hand and finish fifth instead of pushing and crashing for third. He really ran, a championship season, and it proved to be true that he could go and do it. I mean, I liked what he said, at the last race. He said, I don't really know the word cautious, but even though he doesn't know the word cautious, he does know the word smart, and he proved to really be, a good champion. And he just, stuck to his guns. He went for the win and got the championship as well. So. It was very cool, to see him get that again. He's a very confident driver, and so I think that confidence also helps him, go in there. Maybe when he doesn't have, or he doesn't feel he has the best car or whatever, he has the confidence in himself, to go and really achieve what he wants, and that has to win races and to be a champion. So. Those are qualities that I would like to possess, myself and, for my racing career. So, I thought Ricky Stenhouse is a great champion.
Yeah. We do have a question from a fan. They're wondering if you've ever had to race sick. They're not talking like, runny nose, like something like that. They're wondering if you ever had to race having the flu or bad or severe cold or something like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There was one... Yeah, 2 years ago, it was a Nascar Cape World. It was actually a Can Pro Series for the West Series, Iowa. And so we practiced, on Friday, and then there was supposed to be 2 sessions. Well, right after the first session, it started downpouring in Iowa, and it was cold, it was raining, it was windy, and I hadn't felt good earlier. I don't know if it was something that I ate, where it was kind of like a food poisoning deal. I just felt sick to my stomach. I felt weak. I could not stand up. And this was practice day. The next day we have practice, qualifying, and the race. So it was like, oh my gosh, I need to do everything I can to get better.
Yeah, I've had stomach flu and viruses before, so I know that feeling when you stand up and you feel like, whoa, why am I standing? I don't think I can anymore. I know that feeling. That's not easy to handle.
Yes. For sure. So that night, literally, everyone was going to dinner. I'm like, heck, I need to eat something. It wouldn't be good to not eat. So I'm trying to get up. And actually, my best friend and teammate Jeff O'Lane, he literally, I think, strapped me down to the bed and said, "Dude, you are not leaving." My mom and him, ordered me soup. They got me ginger ale. They got me Gatorade. They literally said, "You are not sitting here." They almost put straws and basically fed me, so I did not have to get out of bed. I'm like, I can literally get up and do this myself. No, save all your energy.
That's
Saturday. I woke up Saturday feeling a little bit better, but more than anything, in my personal opinion, the best medication is being in the race car. Obviously, it gets so hot in there, you sweat everything out, and you actually feel a a lot better coming out of the car than you did going in. I mean, I use that for being sick. A lot of people I've heard before, I haven't experienced it, but have tried that for hangovers. They said, if you're feeling crappy, you go in the race car, you don't feel that good, you come out feeling like $1 million. So if it worked for hangovers, it must work for being sick. So it definitely did.
Yep, guess so. Now, since you've been racing a while, do you have a favorite track and a worst track to race at? That's a toughie, ain't it?
Right. Well, I mean, I'll have to get some tracks that people know. My favorite track. Okay, my favorite track is actually the Phoenix International Raceway. I don't know what it is, but ever since I started going there, I went there for the first time in 2010, and it was just a blast. I mean, I liked how fast it was. I liked that it felt like a big super speedway, and at the time, a mile was the biggest track I'd ever seen. Phoenix was like huge to me, so I'm looking at this thing going, man, they expect me to get on this and go flat out through this dog leg looking thing on the backstretch, and everyone's telling me, yeah, it'll be fine, just keep on the gas pedal. I'm like, oh, okay. So
and you can drive on the apron.
I know. So the first time I did it, it was a rush, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. So I really, really do like Phoenix. It is just a fun track. I really like the dogleg portion of it, and even with the reconfiguration, they made it a really good track. 1 and 2 is obviously different than what it was before, and and 3 and 4 is pretty much the same. But I don't know what it is about that place. I love it. I like how challenging both corners are. They're completely different. And it was just a really fast place, and so, every time I go there, I realize, this is the first mile I'd ever been on. It was the biggest track I'd ever seen at the time, so, it's kind of a special place to be.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And now the worst one.
Yeah, do you have a worst track? Like one you go to and you're like, oh, goodness, I got to race here. Lord, help me now, right?
Right. I haven't found a track this year that I really did not dislike, and I kind of have a philosophy. I don't mean to be the cookie cutter answer, but every track I go to, whether I actually don't like it or not, I tell myself I love this track. I mean, because even if for some reason it was like, okay, I guess the first time I went to Kentucky, I hated it. Oh my gosh, it was a pain. I couldn't figure out how bumpy it was, and in 3 and 4, I couldn't get it down. I'm like, I just want to get out of here. And it was like the same thing the first time I went to Rockingham. It was so bumpy and so hard to get a handle on. I had zero idea what I was doing at Kentucky or Rockingham, just because you think a mile, you're supposed to be gassed up all the time. It's like, if I'm on the gas here, I think I'm going to spin out just from hitting these bumps. So I guess Rockingham and Kentucky, just because of how rough they were, I had no idea what to do. Because typically I like to be really smooth on the wheel, make a long, big arc. And so, when I'm making my big arcs into the corners at those two tracks, the wheel's going crazy. I mean, my whole body is shaking. I'm like, gosh, I can't get a handle on this. So the next time I went to Kentucky, the second race, I felt a whole lot better. So I did not like him at the beginning. But I guess I mentally told myself I had to like them, because no matter what, I'm going to be coming back here next year. And if I don't like a track, then those are probably the racetracks I won't do well at. So I have to tell myself I like them.
That's
Right.
a good attitude to have, though.
But you're not afraid of Mo Sport, are you?
What's that?
That Canada Roads course?
Oh, I'm not afraid of anything. I mean, I may be inexperienced, but I'm not afraid of it.
Okay. So, wait till you hit. I mean, Daytona's going to be a shocker too, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're planning on running the ARCA race there just to get a little more experience. So yeah, I guess that's something else I can announce, that we're going to. The plan is to go run the ARCA Daytona race, so that'll be a lot of fun. Since we finished the ARCA series this year, we're top 5. So I mean, that was a really cool, motivator and then good momentum for the team. So I definitely like racing in the ARCA series.
That's good.
So I'll be excited to go to Daytona.
Hey, Hey, Brennan, have you run Pocono yet?
No, I actually have not run Pocono. So there's plenty of new things I'm going to experience next year that I thought I experienced a whole lot of this year. But I think next year there's going to be even more.
Now, we see, like, from your Facebook page that you have a girlfriend. How does she feel about you and racing? Like, how does she feel about that? Oh, Lord. I feel like I opened up a can of worms.
Give her, put out the name, Megan King.
Yeah, Megan King.
That way she gets a shout out at least.
You can tell her she got a shout out tonight in the show. How does she feel about you and your racing and everything?
Whenever I first met her, I'd already been racing. We've been dating 2 years, actually. So, whenever I first met her, she knew what NASCAR was. She kind of understood it, but she didn't get, everything about it, So, whenever she first met me, she's like, yeah, I like it. but as, we've been dating, and she's been able to go to some races and see the ins and outs of it, and go to the race shop where I work and see, the effort they put into it. She has a new love for it, I think, because there's been weeks where we're getting ready for a big late model race, and and it was like, she's like, hey, can you come over? I'm sorry, I can't. We're working till 11 o'clock trying to get his motor in because we're leaving tomorrow. Okay, she said, all right, whatever. So she's like, okay, I'll just see you later then. So she didn't really understand that aspect of it. So, I don't know if it was such a big deal or not, but it was like a couple weeks ago we were going to Vegas for a big late model race there, and she said, hey, you're racing this weekend, right? Yep. Okay. Then I'll just see you after the race. And it was like Tuesday. I'm like, okay. So, and I mean, at least she understands it and she gets it. She did tell me that she loves the fact that I have something I'm so passionate about, and something that I want to make a career, and that I'm actually gonna move to North Carolina here in February, and so she's just a little uneasy about it because she's gonna live here in California, but she said that if it was something that I was willing to move away from my whole family to do, and to move away from her and everybody, then it must be really important, and that she's very, very supportive of it, just like my sisters, my mom, and my whole entire family are. They've all been so supportive, and they've all showed so much dedication and sacrifice, where they can't see me for a weekend, or they come to race with me and miss out their time with their friends and all of our other family. It's just my team is my parents and my sisters, my girlfriend, and my grandparents and my aunts and uncles. So they're my team is very supportive. So it's very it's very cool to have people like that can just show so much love for me, and it's always good to know whether how I finish, whether I finish really good or really bad, they'll love me just the same. They may be a little more excited if I win,
right?
But they definitely show support. So it's really, really cool, and I can't be more blessed than that.
Yeah, families are always your biggest fans. Comes to
Definitely.
That, whatever you do.
Yeah. So, in saying that, since it is Thanksgiving, I do have to say thanks, to everybody who supported me this year. First off, Terri Carson and Kristin Carson and Tanya from Carson Racer and Carson Racer Magazine. They've been huge supporters of me. I mean, every day on Facebook, I think Terri posts something. Well, whether it makes sense or not, my name is in there. So it's really cool, to know that he's helping me, and Kristen's always there taking pictures and posting them online, especially with the models, which,
that just breaks your heart.
Yeah.
I know, I can't stand it, and
I haven't seen you smile that hard, and I don't know when.
Oh, Roger! Oh my goodness.
they think they tried to take a picture with a beautiful girl, whether it be a model or my girlfriend, Megan. Hey, I like how you got that in there. I smell very big.
Right.
So I have to thank them, for all their work, and I really have to thank you to my sisters, Stephanie and Devin, my girlfriend Megan, my whole Newberry family, Ortiz family. I mean, they've just been so supportive of me, and most of all, my parents, Bob and Monica. They have given me the ultimate sacrifice, and they have given me so much and asked nothing in return. Every day, I wake up and one of the first calls I make or I answer to is my parents call me. So no matter what, they're always happy, they're always proud, and they're and they're such great people. I mean, they'll help anybody, and so my dad's still a very successful businessman, and and he still gets to do what he loves and run his company, but also he gets to go to the racetrack with me, and Mom and the girls make it to as many as they can, and I can't tell you, it's so cool to be able to enjoy everything with them. Because I mean, like you said, family is everything, and so that's all I have. I don't have friends. Everybody I meet is a part of my family, just because we like to be that close to everybody, and have that relationship with them. So I mean, I don't have friends. I just have a big family. It's just it's just been a really cool season, and I can't thank everybody enough for all they've done. And heck, I even have to thank Roger, for allowing me to come on the show each and every week, and and tell everybody my story of how I got started, and even answer some of the wacky questions I get from you guys. I enjoy it. Thank you.
It's a lot of fun here.
We get some from fans, and we got to think of good ones too from time to time.
Yeah, we like to think of good ones. Like I usually ask whenever you're on the show, what would be your most embarrassing moment with racing? I always ask this. Every driver that comes on here, I always ask this question.
I assigned her that task.
Yes. So.
Yep. I mean, and I told you what mine was, right?
No.
Okay.
So you should probably tell the story. Your most embarrassing moment you can think of in racing.
And for some reason, for me, the most embarrassing thing is spinning out. I don't know what it is, but spinning out by yourself all alone is embarrassing to me. So there was one time in Irwindale, California, at the big, whatever it was, Toyota Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
I was qualifying for an SRO race there, and it was, I had just come out of the gate, and I was getting ready to take the green flag, and as I was coming out of four, I gassed it up and spun it out to the infield.
Oh, no. Oh.
Gosh, really? I did that. So I actually got lucky. You get 2 laps, and you get 1 warm-up lap, so you get 3 laps altogether.
Okay.
So what I did was I cut to the infield. It spit me back out in turn 3. So basically, I knew that my first lap was toast. So I got 2 warm-up laps, really good lap, and I ended up qualifying. So it all worked out, but oh my gosh, there was nothing more embarrassing than spinning out by yourself, especially before you even made a qualifying lap.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to have a surprise caller on the line. So let's hold on. We're going to put them online.
A surprise caller, okay.
Okay, so, hello, you're on Let's Talk Racing.
No, you ain't
They
yet.
on yet? I thought you did it from over there.
No, I got a conference call over here.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
I didn't know. You had a phone over there, so I didn't know if you answered or not.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, now, hello, this is Let's Talk Racing.
Hey, it's Brennan Newberry. This is Cowboy Carson Racing.
What's going on, Mr. Carson?
That's that young gun, Brennan Newberry. How you doing, Brent?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I mean, heck, I don't know why he has to be on the radio to call me. He has my cell phone number, so I don't know.
We want to be famous.
Definitely fun.
We want to be famous. Carson Racing always wants to be in the limelight.
It was Roger's idea, if you're wondering.
I just sent out the word. That's all.
Terri could hear her just because I guess you heard me talking about him.
Oh.
Oh, you're on radio. I wanted to hear what you said.
Oh, well, no. Well, what I was saying was in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I had to thank everybody that helped me this year, and I had to thank you, Kristin and Tanya, everybody from Carson Racing, and I also had mentioned that I said it's so important that I get my name out there all the time, and Terri Carson does a very good job of that. Every day on Facebook, my name is mentioned at least once. And I said, well, whether what you say that day made sense or not, I totally appreciate it.
Probably don't get it right sometimes, but we love Brennan Newberry and Bobby Newberry, his daddy, his whole family, his sisters. We love his girlfriend, but I don't think he let me near her.
He's heard about you, Terry.
Oh, Lord.
Well, here's
We
the
just
thing
wanted to say howdy. We're really excited about next year for you, Brennan. 2013 is going to be your year. And you moving up. Ever since we've known this guy, he just keeps moving up, and he loves to run up in front. I love him in those ARCA cars with in top fives. I mean, this guy loves to go fast. He doesn't like these slow tracks. So I love him. He cracks me up. I'm going to get off the phone, but Brennan, we'll be listening to you.
All right, Mr. Carson, sounds good. Yeah, everybody have a good Thanksgiving over there.
Tell your family the same. And thank Roger, too, for inviting.
Well,
Bye-bye.
heck, I'm sure you've talked to my dad 3 times. You guys are always on the phone. I thought you guys were like an old married couple.
I'll be gone.
Is he gone? Oh, yeah. Let him take care of it. I don't know. He's never taught me how to work this thing.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Hit drop and then the phone line you want to drop.
Oh,
Okay.
you still here, Brennan?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I do have one question. Like talking about family, I was searching the Newberry name in racing. Are you related to any other Newberries that's ever ran in like any other series?
I don't believe we are related to him. I know there was some drag racers.
Right.
With the last name Newberry, and actually people ask me all the time if I know Bob Newberry. I say, well, yeah, he's my dad. they say, the Bob Newberry from Dragsters? I said, no, but one of them.
Right. Well, I was able to find up a Neil Newberry back from the 70s. So that's why I was wondering.
No, I don't believe we're related to him at all. And there's also a Robert Newberry, who's also a racer, and obviously my dad's name is Robert. We all call him Bob. So people ask if I'm related to Bob or Robert. So I always have to ask. I said, the one from California? No, not him. It's okay. Well, my dad's the one from California, who construction business. He loves racing, but I don't think my dad sneaks off and runs dragsters in his off time.
Yeah, you gonna stick with like NASCAR style cars, or you think about running any other series, or?
Obviously, my entire goal of starting racing was to be, the next big NASCAR Sprint Cup star. To win tons of races and play in championships. So that is my goal right now. My friend and I, Jeff Lane, who's also a racer, and my team, Red Cast Motorsports, we talk about it all the time. Now, wherever.
What did you do?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Well, Roger.
Hold on a second. I think I almost lost. Hold on.
And some road course stuff, and so we've talked about running ALMS and running the Grand Am series, or even running some off-road truck stuff, like Brian Deegan and these guys from California do,
and
maybe even some rally car stuff like they did in the X Games. So those are just the things that we would think would be really cool. But we've also said that there would be nothing cooler than getting into an F1 car. So that's always been a dream. I think that's every kid's dream. Just because they sound so cool and they look so cool when you're young.
Right.
And then so we've grown up and watched how the F1 series as a bulb. So if we ever got a chance to get into an F1 car, we'd probably pass out the car. But then we would definitely give everything we had, because those things are just absolutely unbelievable, and I think it'd be completely a blast.
Well, Brennan, we got another special caller for you.
You have somebody else on the phone as well.
Hi, Brennan. It's Kristin.
Oh my gosh! Well, for those of you on the radio show who don't know,
Well, I didn't get to hear the rest of it. I'm just now tuning in. I just saw that you're on, so I thought I'd call in and say hi. I love my Brennan Newberry.
Yeah, see, Kristin is always the lady from Carson Racing, who's definitely a big supporter of mine. She's always the one that brings these models to the racetrack. I mean, and whether my mom and sisters and girlfriend like it or not, she makes me stand next to these beautiful ladies in bikinis, and I absolutely hate it. I tell her I don't know why we do it all the time. But she says that we
I force him. I say, you've got to get in with these pictures with the girls.
No, man.
Hey, the girls always make you look faster.
Yeah. Well, heck, I mean, and really, Kristin told me this. She said, we need to get really, 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 really cute girls in these photos, so that way people, will just look at your race suit and see NTS, and then see the girl. They don't really see you. They'll see NTS and then see the girl.
Yeah.
You know what? Listen, it's the oldest trick in the book. Anytime there's racing, there's always hot girls and hot race car drivers and hot cars. It all works out. It's fine. It's all good, right?
She's got a point.
Hey, we added Krystal to the show, so we got our own hot girl here for us.
Right on, see?
Where's mine?
Hold on to the camera. Oh, no, why not? That's so funny.
Jason said he wants one now, Kristin.
What's that? I didn't hear you, sorry.
He's wondering where's his model at to stand take a picture with.
I'm turning as red as a
He's
tachometer.
He's turning red here, but I'm their pretty face for this show, and he's helped me hook up with somebody who's helped me out with modeling a little bit, and so I'm their pretty girl to stand for the pictures with.
I love it. Will you come on out here and visit me, and I'll make it extra pretty. We'll do a little photo shoot for you. How's that sound?
That sounds awesome. If you can give Roger your number, and I
got all her info.
Oh, you already do? Well, I'll have Roger give me your number, and maybe we can talk a little bit.
Yeah, just look me up on my Facebook page, too. I have it.
Oh,
Lord.
What was that, Brennan?
Well, he's like, hold on here.
Hold on. Just hold here for a second, because you do realize that if you agree to come out and do some modeling with Kristin, then most likely you'll end up at a hot racetrack, and you'll probably end up with me standing next to you. So you really have to think about this, because I'm not sure. If I were you, I'd want to go stand next to me. But that's just me.
She'll probably be completely made up, big hair, big makeup, and a tiny bikini.
Okay.
Just kidding. Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I told Kristin I would not agree to is myself wearing a bikini. So luckily she's been nice enough to keep that thing off me.
Oh,
listen, I keep trying to get Brennan to do some photo shoots, but he won't. He just does the easy ones with the girls and the cars. But I try every time. I'm like, come on, you gotta do a little modeling. What, you can drive and model? What's the big deal?
Well, the thing is that I mean, I work out and stuff, but we were in Vegas last weekend. And as we're walking by the Excalibur, there's a picture, and there's like these 5 just beat out guys, and it says Thunder from Down Under. No way I can compete with those guys. So, I mean, if that is like, supreme model type right there, I am completely out of my league.
We're not going to get you into that kind of modeling. I'm talking like little board shorts, not the Speedos. No.
Nice unbuttoned shirt.
See, he gets it. Oh, man.
It's that Vogue reading.
This is too fun here, Lord.
I saw that show. That show's hilarious, actually.
I'm glad you called her. This is real interesting now.
Oh, jeez. I'd have to take and try. There's this one girl I know. for a long time when I first got on Facebook, and she's a model. She travels all around the world, but she does a little video stuff too from time to time and gets her to be famous. I'll have to get her to go hang out with Brennan one day and scare the poop out of me.
Nah, Roger, Dave.
No, I mean I keep trying to get my girlfriend to model for me. With at the racetrack and everything. Kristin can't convince her. I mean, I did everything I did. I did everything I could to get her, but Kristin just can't convince her to get all dolled up. So maybe maybe if I get a couple more models, that Kristin brings attractive, then maybe it'll get her jealous enough to where she'll throw on her own bikini and come out and do it with me.
Oh, Lord.
Well, anytime, just give me a call, and I'm right there for you guys, so.
Well, just like I told your dad, Cowboy, I appreciate everything Carson Racer has done. Everybody on the show, go to Carson Racer magazine, check it out. It's the coolest racer magazine out there right now. It's all online, and each year, I mean, they just do wonderful, wonderful work, and they keep growing. And every month they come out with a brand new newsletter and a brand new stories, and it's just it's very, very cool, And so all the pictures on there are all thank you to Kristin. So we have to we have to say
thank you. Well, we have a lot of really, really awesome people working with us who love to write, and just amazing photographers, models, drivers, race teams. I mean, it's not just me, it's all of us. It takes all of us to produce it. And, our editor, Aaron, he's awesome. And our writers, Krystal, Chris, Jeremiah. It just takes a whole team of us to produce it. And it's just a lot of fun. You know what else? It's nice because it's not just racing. We'll throw some lifestyle articles in there about just someone's family, or it could just be a musician or a band. It doesn't just have to be about racing. But, of course, us, we love racing, so that's going to definitely be the heart and soul of the magazine.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll have to check that out as well. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you have to check it out. And stop by my Facebook page and say hi. It's open to the public. It's, just Facebook.com, and it's Makeup by Kristin Carson. So stop by and make sure you message me if you friend request me, because I won't see it unless it's messaged.
All right.
Okay.
So you hit me up and say hi, for sure.
I'll get them all hooked up for you there, Kristin.
Sounds good. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go run and feed my kids. So, anyway, thanks for having me on. And, Brennan, hopefully we'll see you soon, okay?
That sounds good to me.
All right.
Have a happy Thanksgiving,
Yeah, you have a good
Kristin.
Thanksgiving, ma'am.
You too. Okay, bye.
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 Well, that was fun. That's Roger's idea, too.
Yet, Brennan?
Gosh, heck, I'm still here. Who else you got here throwing me? I'm ready.
I'm not sure if he'll try to get somebody else. I'm not sure if he will or not, but trust me, he'll try. He'll try his best.
No, it's always fun to come on here to Let's Talk Racing and hang out with you guys for a little while, and get to enjoy your guys' family. So I'd like to thank you for everything you guys have done for me this season. It's just been a blast.
No problem. We love having people on the show and being able to have these fun moments like this year.
Yeah, originally I just started out and I sent a quick text out to Kristin to tell her to call in to say hi, and then she had Terri call in, and then she followed up.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. I thought you were trying to embarrass me there, but I mean, none of you besides Roger have really met my dad, so I've lived with him my whole life, and after being around him forever, there's really nothing you guys can say that would embarrass me more than what my dad has already said. So whoever you want, I'm ready.
Next, I'll have to get your dad's number from you one day and then have you on the show.
Oh boy! I will voluntarily give it to you. Just make sure that I'm not on the show at the same time he is.
Now that you said that we can't, now you know that's too tempting for Roger. He's going to have to do that now.
We always like to have a little bit of fun.
Just a little.
Well, let's go ahead and let you get going because I know you got stuff here that you're probably going to be getting done, getting ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, again, thank you very much for having me on the show. It's always a blast. So everybody, you guys have a very, very good, Thanksgiving with your families, and enjoy the off season that we have. I'll definitely keep in touch with Roger. If we figure out any more big announcements we didn't make from NTS Motorsports, and my racing career for the 2013 season, I know we have some really cool things in the work. Where it's just going to be a really cool 2013 season, and once we get everything in writing, signed, and everything, then I would definitely come on the show, and then you guys will hear it first.
That sounds awesome.
All right, have a happy Thanksgiving, and we will talk to you later, Brandon.
All right, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
Well, I guess you just cut him off then. He's excited. I think he's hungry for the pizza, right? Well, before we go, I want to help out a friend of mine, a driver, Philip Millinax. I hope I pronounced his last name right. Me and last name's not good. He needs some help with fundraising, and if any of you would like to look into that, it's at PM Racing, and it's running out some funds for next year's seasons. He says if anybody would like to donate, they can contact him at philipmagic21@gmail.com. He says anything counts, and he would appreciate it so much if you could help out. So if you're interested in helping him out and being a part of that, just give him an email and let him know, and he would appreciate it so much. And I know that would mean a lot to him, because being in this racing, you do all you can to be in it, because once you get that passion, you can't let go.
It's a bug.
Yep. It's like an infection. You just can't get rid of it either, like a virus.
It's like Roger's cell phone.
Yes, like Roger's cell phone. Like it is right now. Always ringing, always something, making weird noises with the droid sounds and all that.
So, who's your favorite driver?
I like all drivers.
All drivers.
I like them all. I like all of them. But I was a big Rusty fan when he was in. Me and my grandfather, when he was alive, we were big Rusty fans, and we pulled for them together. And I like Rusty's partner at the time was Ryan Newman, so I like him. If I had to have one that I liked a little more, I'd say it'd be that. But I was a big Rusty fan when he was a part of it. Now, I know who my mom's favorite driver is, and she's not shy about it. She's a big Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan.
Well,
and all that.
We all have our issues.
Yes, and then you have my brother, who's a Jeff Gordon fan in the house.
Right.
So our family during NASCAR races, it's very interesting.
Yes.
It's very interesting in our household.
You want to make a bold prediction today?
No, you can make the bold prediction. Last time I was chose to make the bold prediction. Wait, how did that end up? I was actually pretty close to that, even though it was just guessing, because they put me on the spot. They're like, Krystal, how about you guess? And I was like, wait, me? You want me to guess? But this time I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Me on the spot.
Put you on the spot. What's your prediction?
500 winner. Daytona 500 winner. It's gonna be a Ford.
It's gonna be a Ford.
Mm-hmm.
But who exactly?
It'll be a Toyota.
Am I the only one who's a Team Chevy person?
Well, there's no more Dodges, and that's
true, which is sad.
Well, that's not necessarily totally true.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but
because you got to remember, Dodge just won a championship, so it's gonna be really hard for them to not go with somebody.
No.
Right. I'm not picking my man, even though he went to Ford next year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it to Marcus Ambrose.
I was thinking Marcus too.
Yeah. But it's still early in the season. I wanted to throw out a bold prediction. And if we could look back at it and I was way wrong,
then it's, like I said, stuff happens. Well, Lord. Well, we thank y'all for.
I was planning to have like just a half-hour show. We turned it into an hour plus again.
We always do this. No, Lord. We always end up running over a little bit. But we want to thank y'all for watching the show and always watching Let's Talk Racing. We want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and please tune in next week.
Be safe, turn left.
Yeah, be safe, turn left. I like that. I'm gonna say that in the show now.
That's mine.
No, I'm gonna steal it from you, man. So.
She's a thief. What can we say? Hey. Everybody, have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next. You'll see us.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday.
I'll try my best to make it here, guys. I promise.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
Whoa! What are you trying?
Hi, my name is Natalie Sather. I drive the 94 K&N Lady Eagle Safety Wear, Butler built seats, bell helmets, hooker harness seatbelts, number 94 at South Boston Speedway. Be sure to listen to Let's Talk Racing TV.
I'm Sam Hunt, drive 42 car. I want to thank Let's Talk Racing.
Hey guys, I'm Daytona 500 winner Trevor Bain, and thank you for watching Let's Talk Racing.
Hi, I'm Robert Richardson Jr., driver of the number 23 Dodge Challenger for R3 Motorsports in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and you're watching Let's Talk Racing.
I'm Tony Peter, driver of the number 17 Toyota NASCAR Camp World Truck Series, and you're listening to Let's Talk Racing.
Let's Talk Racing is brought to you by PC Doctors, Computer Sales and Services. This doctor still makes house calls. And also Hampton Incredible Tees and Signs, both located at 1248 North King Street in Hampton, Virginia.